All right, my friends, let's do this. We're trying something a little bit different tonight. We're just using the yellow tone on the ring light that is in front of me and makes me visible in this room. So, do I look like I have a liver disease? That's the thing. Am I too yellow? You let me know. Hey, welcome to my 28th edition of my Sunday night virtual Stay-At-Homebodies virtual open mic on Sunday nights. and I post a set every Sunday night, usually on a theme, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time USA on both my Facebook page and this YouTube channel, and invite my musical friends to post anything new they're working on or anything they feel like sharing video wise. You don't have to be my personal friend, but if being a friend of this page would be nice. So yeah, and if I can't find you, then I go out and I find, if they don't find me, I go out and find them is what I'm saying. So I go out there and grab a SoundCloud link or a Bandcamp link or whatever, share it on my Facebook and listen to it myself. So Sunday nights are reserved for listening to you, my musical pals. So let me get my pregame going here. Light a little incense. Turn on the Dillon light. I'm not gonna have any of the Dillon whiskey tonight. Just not feeling it. Perhaps due to the subject matter of my set tonight. A hit of the old school, regular old joint. I'm going to be doing 3 Loretta Lynn songs tonight. Loretta Lynn passed away recently, and we used to do these birthday bashes at the Wild Goose back in the old pre-pandemic days, and we would pick a different artist each month and do that whose birthday was that month, and we'd have a birthday bash. So we had a Loretta Lynn night one time, and several years ago, and I had to admit that I really wasn't super familiar with her music aside from the hits that everybody knows. And so as I usually do when we would have these events, there would be like a Hank Williams night or a Dolly Parton night, or if it was someone who was alive or recently alive, instead of going back to the hits to figure out what song to do at the birthday bash, I would always look at their very latest stuff, because usually their late period stuff was not as well known. It wasn't what made them famous, and usually the people that go to the open mic would tend to lean towards those songs. So I knew that if I grabbed a good late period Dillon song, or a late period Willie song, or a late period Loretta song, that the chances of me stepping on somebody else's tune and coming with the same song that someone else wanted to play would go down. So I always looked at their latest albums. So I did that with Loretta Lynn night, and I learned a couple songs from what might be her last album. I don't know. It certainly was one. It was the last one that I know of, and then in the process of doing that and looking for other material, I listened to a whole bunch of them on YouTube. And yeah, very impressed. Very impressed. The way she kind of walked a line between kind of a fierce independence and yet not denying a wounded and sensitive heart, a feeling heart. It's like, it's easy to be fierce and independent if you shut your heart off. And it's easy to have a lot of feelings if you don't care about your independence. But like balancing that out was something that she managed to do in her voice all the time. There was always this aching feeling of emotion, but at the same time, this determination to be strong. So I'm gonna do a few Loretta Lynn songs, my versions of them, and I encourage you to look for the originals, which are better. All right. This first one was written by Loretta Lynn, and I'm pretty sure she co-wrote this with her daughter. I'm pretty sure that's her daughter's name. Tells a little story about a woman whose husband is dying, and she doesn't want him to. Spring is just around the bend, ain't no time to go, darling. Fields need plowing and the fences mend, ain't no time to go, darling. Stay with me a little bit longer, stay with me if you can. Stay with me a little bit longer, ain't no time to go, darling. Children need your guiding hand, ain't no time to go, darling. Your son's too young to be a man, ain't no time to go, darling. Stay with me a little bit longer, stay with me if you can. Stay with me a little bit longer, ain't no time to go, darling. I ain't as strong as you think I am. Stay, ain't no time to go, darling. I'll be doing the best I can. Ain't no time to go, darling. Stay with me a little bit longer. Stay with me if you can. Stay with me a little bit longer. Ain't no time to go, darling. I know heaven called your name. Ask the Lord if he'll please wait. I know heaven called your name. Ask the Lord if he'll please wait. Stay with me a little bit longer. Stay with me if you can. Stay with me a little bit longer. Ain't no time to go, darling. See what I mean? They're just right on the edge of just strength and collapse. That line, I ain't as strong as you think I am. Oh, every time I sing it, I have to literally fight back a little tear there or I'm going to choke up and not sing the song right. So that's a powerful one. Okay, and so simple. God damn. Now, she didn't write this one, but I believe she had at least a decent-sized hit with it. So these are the new strings, and now this is my second week of new strings. Wow, I don't like them. They do hold a tune better, that's for sure. They hold a note stronger. They're in their testy kind of stretchy, you know, they don't quite hold the tune yet, but they'll break in. In about 6 months, they'll feel like pretty damn good. For me, anyway. This was written by Betty Sue Perry. Just can't get it through my head. You love another now instead. Can't make myself believe we're really through. Walking up and down the hall, talking to a silent wall. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. I think I've almost lost my mind. I think about you all the time. I'm going crazy, this I know, and I don't have too far to go. The way you treat me is a shame, but I'll keep loving you the same. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. I keep the letters I should burn, I wear the ring I should return, but there's a million foolish things I do. It makes me cry, but you would laugh to know I kiss your photograph. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. I think about you all the time. I think I've almost lost my mind. I'm going crazy, yes I know, and I don't have too far to go. The way you treat me is a shame, but I'll keep calling out your name. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. I'm going to encourage you to look up the Loretta Lynn version of that song. Okay. Oh, here's a really... This is from that last album again. This one she seems to have written with someone named Lola Dillon, who could very well be another daughter of hers for all I know. Is there one troubled soul who's had these... I'm going to try that again. I'm going to get this right. Is there one troubled soul these hands of mine could hold, who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? Who's gonna wanna follow in my footsteps maybe? Who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? Who's gonna miss me, tell me? Who's gonna miss me, Lordy? Who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? Who's gonna miss me, tell me? Who's gonna miss me, Lordy? Who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? If I could do one good thing, and it won't all be in vain, who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? Don't wanna move an ocean, just trying to do my portion. Who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? Who's gonna miss me, tell me? Who's gonna miss me, Lordy? Who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? Who's gonna miss me, tell me? Who's gonna miss me, Lordy? Who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? if I've made someone smile, or just one life worthwhile, who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? If there's one thing I've done, I'd like to know I've left someone who's gonna miss me when I'm gone. Who's gonna miss me, tell me? Who's gonna miss me, Lordy? Who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? Who's gonna miss me, tell me? Who's gonna miss me, Lordy? Who's gonna miss me when I'm gone? Whew. Man, that one gets me every time too. I think I will, Loretta. I'll definitely miss you. I was looking forward to another album. Maybe they'll release some posthumous stuff. Anyway, that was my little tribute to Loretta Lynn. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have been, feel free to post something here if you're a friend of mine or a friend of this page. Something by yourself that you've done. Story, spoken word, song, original, cover, I don't care, just as long as it's you. And post it right here on Facebook or on YouTube, 8 o'clock Sunday nights, Pacific Standard Time, USA, and I will listen and I will comment because my Sunday nights are reserved for you, and if you don't find me, I'll find you. All right, take good care, breathe deep, because, there is another side coming.